Hey guys, it's Alec Torelli. I'm here with Lynn Gilmartin. Welcome back to the Hand of the Day here in St. Kitts. Lynn, I'm so happy to have you here today.
I'm so excited to be on this with you.
Thank you. So Lynn has started as a marketing executive for Crown Casino in Melbourne, where she first got introduced to the world of poker and then moved on to Poker News. You've seen her everywhere around the world, and now here with the World Poker Tour. So we're really excited to have her. Been so many places in the industry, and you have a really unique perspective.
Yes.
Which is what I wanted to talk to you about today. So you, of course, play poker yourself, but you also get to interview firsthand some of the best players in the world and pick their brains pretty much on anything you want.
Yes.
Which is really cool. And so I'm wondering if you've ever had the feeling if someone is going to win or be successful just based on their talk, their motivation, or their focus. Because you're looking at it from the outside and you can kind of pick up things that people on the inside can't really grasp.
Yes. You know, I actually, the first time I did have this inkling that someone was 100% winning it, I wasn't actually doing the interview, but I was watching my colleague Sarah Grant on Poker News do an interview with Antonio Spendiari before he won the one drop. And I remember when I watched it, I said to myself, I actually said to the camera guy with me, I was like, oh, he's going to win. Oh, he's totally winning this. Because he had said in this interview, he said so confidently, that bracelet's mine. And it wasn't like an egotistical way that he was saying it. It wasn't like an I need it, like a kind of like a desperation or this kind of a wanting. It was just it's already mine and now it's time for me to go and pick it up. And I don't know, there was something about it that I just totally felt like he is winning that, and he did.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, he manifested that thing.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of that belief and that visualization is so important because, you know, like you could play a hand the same way, or you could go into a tournament with the same ability, but your ability to access that is not always there. And so when you really are confident and believe that's going to happen, you know, it's amazing what results you could seem to almost defy luck. It's like, how can you know in a game where there is luck involved, someone's going to do that? It's pretty.
I've even felt it. I mean, I'm not saying that I have any superpowers, but even one time, around that same time when I was learning about this idea of visualization, like coming from a place of knowing, I tested it myself and I played the WSOP media event. And I remember looking at the final table and there was this whole lot of prizes. And first place was a television, but I didn't live in the US then. So I'm like, well, I can't get that back to Australia, so I'll take something else on there. I'll take whatever else, you know. And I remember thinking, I'm going to be on that final table. And yeah, I don't mind, I'll take any of the other prizes on there. And the whole time I was playing, I just kept thinking that. And I remember this one hand, I got it all in pre and I had pocket jacks. And when the guy against me flipped over his kings, I even was like, oh, it's fine. I wasn't even disappointed, and I flopped quads.
There you go.
Like, I just knew it. I was like, oh, it's no worries. And everyone was so shocked. I'm like, oh, I knew that was coming. And I came third, and I won an Xbox.
Bravo. I feel like that also helps a lot. Even, of course, it's not always can predict cards. You don't always have that superpower.
No, of course not. Of course
but also
not.
just
fun.
your reaction to things that happen as well. You know, like your ability to maintain calm, and just because you're so confident in what you're doing and just comfortable in the process, I think that really helps. So. And
I think it also helps as well with any disappointment, because if you kind of have this knowing, maybe it's not necessarily that title that you are going to get, but you know something's going to come, and then if you do bust out, it's like, all right, well, this wasn't the one. On to the next. And it kind of gives you you sort of don't resist reality as much and just allow yourself to go with it. So yeah.
Cool, great insight. So shifting gears, what's the most fun interview you think you've done and why? Or some interview that stands out that is really cool?
Okay, as corny as this is going to sound, because I'm with you right now, but I'm actually really excited about the interview we're about to do.
Thank you. Super flattered.
This guy is amazing. I just love everything that you share on Instagram. We share a lot of Instagram love because
we do.
You inspire so many people. I know. You inspire so many people. You really you really enjoy life, and you can tell that you have this goal to share that and inspire others to embrace life as much as you do, and I love that. And I like to do that myself as well. And so we are in St. Kitts, in paradise, sitting at an organic farm with these amazing people cooking us a fresh lunch that they've hand-picked from the farm, and amazing moringa juice. I mean, you can't get much better than this.
For sure.
It's incredible. And so we're just going to film an interview for WPTL8 in this setting, talking about his gorgeous view of life. And I think that's pretty special.
With a car and a plane.
Yeah. You've got to balance nature and modern day technology.
Yeah. Part of being on an island. Uninterrupted thing. Okay, so you've done, excuse me, I've prepared notes. You've interviewed a ton of players. What's some of the best advice you've received? Like picking up you know, advice and little tidbits of wisdom from players, strategy based or lifestyle based or whatever it is, and who'd you receive it from, and why'd that sort of stick with you?
A really important piece of information I got given was from an Australian poker player, Peter Aristu, and he once told me, this was when I was first sort of starting to play poker, and I was playing, I kind of prefer playing cash games, and we were in Vegas during the World Series, and we were chatting on a break, and he said to me, you need to make sure that when you sit down, you know, if I play low stakes. I play 1-3, no limit holding. So I'm buying in for $300, and to me that's a lot of money. And he had said though, when you sit down, as soon as you buy those chips, your money is gone. You need to look at those chips as your tools, and that's whatever chips that you walk away from that table as is a profit. It's like, look at the $300 as your tournament ticket, or like your entry into the theme park, and you're having a good time. You're never going to get that back. If you walk away with chips, then you've had a good day. And I think that really helped me sort of loosen, because whenever I would play, I would be like, oh, hang on, if I'm down to 250, I'm down. So I need to like recover that 50, so I'm back to even. And then I've got to try and grind that up, and I was sort of trying to grip onto the 300, where that sort of shifted that mentality and allowed me to go with that flow of allowing myself to go down to 100 and being okay with it, and then going back up. And yeah, that was really important.
Yeah, I feel like getting rid of that emotional attachment helps so much, because it affects your play so much too when you're not able to sort of control that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, great. Thank you so much. Just a short interview today. For more stuff for her, you got to check out her site, lynnGilmartin.com.
Thank you.
Be good, live well, travel often, right?
Be well, travel often, life's good. Very close.
I was put under pressure and I messed up. But her stuff's awesome. A lot of amazing stuff on how to travel, how to be healthy while you're doing it. I mean, you have more experience than any of us. You go everywhere and you're so well prepared. You found this amazing place. It took us here so we could survive on St. Kitts. So anyway, for more Hands of the Days, subscribe to my website, alectorelli.com, enter your name and email in the header, and send me a message with any questions you guys have. Put out more videos like this for you guys, and see you soon. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very natural.